What's up, Battlefield? Is Legend here, bringing you another episode of Know Your Guns. Today's episode will be reviewing the AKS-74u. So let's get started. The AKS-74u is a Russian-made submachine gun, or carbine. It's part of the Kalashnikov series of guns. It's a Kalashnikov automatic rifle. It's very similar to the AK-47. The 74 is similar to the 47 in the sense that they share 50% of the same parts, but the only real difference is the 47 shoots a 7.62 round, while the AKS-74, which is the one that we have in the game, shoots a 5.6 round, which is a lot easier to find and it's a lot cheaper. Now, for the name, it says AKS-74u. The S stands for the Russian version, because there's other versions like the Afghanistani version or Croatian versions or Vietnamese versions. But the S stands for the Russian version, and the U in the end stands for a carbine, which means a shorter barrel, a muzzle brake, which reduces muzzle flash, and it's a lot smaller. Now we're done with the stats. Now let's get into in-game stats, or things that you really care about for this gun. Okay. When you unlock this gun, it's unlocked in the beginning of the game, the first gun you have if you're on the Russian army. If you're on the American army, it's going to take you until you get the first engineer service star, or 145,000 engineer points, which is a lot, so it's the later unlocks, which should make it one of the better ones, like the M4A1. Well, it's not the best, especially after patches. Okay, I'll explain to you guys why when we go over some of the stats. Now. Magazines similar, the same for most other carbines, just 30 bullet magazine and one in the chamber if you reload after you have the full 30 bullets. So 31 maximum. Now for the damage, here's what I'll explain. Before it was 25 maximum damage, which is normal at 10 meters, drilling down to 17.3 minimum damage, which is higher than normal carbine's minimum damage, which is 14.3. Now after recent patches, it became 14.3. So you'd say it doesn't matter, it's normal like other guns. Well, I'll explain to you why. It has a 650 rounds per minute fire rate, which is very slow. So it deals you to think that the gun would be performing very good at longer ranges. Well, that is true, you can keep on target, but you would have wanted that increased amount of damage to help you out kill people that are very long range. This gun is not suited for close range, for the fire rate, and for another thing, the reload. The reload is actually one of the biggest ranges of reload I've ever seen on a carbine. It's not 2.2 and 3 seconds, it's 1.9 seconds, which you should think it's going to be a small reload. That's 1.9 seconds if you have a bullet in your magazine. And then it's 3 seconds for the long reload. You see that range? That's actually a lot larger than any other carbine that I ever saw a range between the short and the long reload, which is 3 seconds, which is a whole lot. It's a lot. Yes, you probably will have a bullet in your chamber because that low of a fire rate, you're going to kill someone. But if you don't, and you get stuck in the reload in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of canals, you're screwed. You're basically screwed. You can't go against AEKs and submachine and then other guns. Now, for the recoil, it has actually pretty low to moderate recoil. It has a 0.28 pull up and a 0.2 left and a 0.3 right, which is very low. Yes, the gun's going to pull a little to the right, but it's not bad. It's not horrible recoil like from Moss or AEK, like very fast fire rate, because you have the very low fire rate. But then again, it's not nowhere as close as the Scar L's laser beams or other minimal recoil weapons. So, in the end, if you haven't tried this gun, try it out. Some people like it, but you only like it because it's a gun that you like the shape, the color, how it sounds. It doesn't perform better than any other gun, but it performs at standard and okay at all. As you see in the gameplay, this was all one clip in Marcus Monolith, I think, TDM. That's why it's a very slow clip and long clip, but I'm sorry, I didn't have time to play enough because I'm very busy because of school and there's things with my dog. I'm probably going to be breeding her and stuff, so I'm getting ready for a lot of other stuff. Now, my preferred setup with this gun would be the Cobra sight or the PKA 3.4 sight, a heavy barrel, not a suppressor. I tried it out, didn't work as good, and then no attachments in the second slot, because you can't put a bipod, or if you can, then yes, put a bipod, but it'll be useless but then a foregrip would mess up so much with your aim down sight accuracy, which is the only thing that might be useful for this gun. So in the end, try this gun out. If you have it, if you like it, use it, but I'm pretty sure you're going to find other guns which are going to perform better on a specific situation. But if you want a gun that's going to perform good in all situations, that's not the M4A1 or not a standard gun that everyone uses, then the AK-74u would be your choice, your gun of choice. Now, I'm sorry that this is late and it's posted on Saturday. I didn't have the gameplay, didn't have the recording done by yesterday. So I'm going to try to finish all the gameplay and recording for the next week and the week after's episodes, because I'm going to be actually very busy those next 2 weeks. Finish them by today so you guys can have them by Friday. So sorry again. And stay tuned for more Battlefield videos, starting a montage in Black Ops 2 and other Black Ops 2 videos. See you in the Battlefield, soldiers. Legend. Stand up.